If you would like to hear about a way of restoring, improving, and or maintaining your health in a way that doesn't involve taking supplements, you clicked on the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. If you have not yet subscribed, but you are meaning to, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button now, as that is my reward for putting this information out for you. If you like the video at the end, please don't forget to hit the like button because it does help more people to find it. And last and most importantly, please share this information with anyone you know that you think would benefit from it. So almost every single video I ever do talks about supplements that you can take to help yourself handle various different health conditions. But I want to share with you another method in addition to eating a healthy diet, taking good quality supplements, and all the other things that I always talk about that are so important, like getting good quality sleep and drinking clean water and getting some movement in your body. All of those things are still really important, but there's something else that I don't talk about too much, and that is something called grounding. So I want to explain what that is and why it's important and how it can help you. And I want to share an experience that I've been having with it, which is what inspired me to do this video. So many of you already know what grounding is, and you may already be doing it, but very often I will mention this to my patients or just random people, and they've never heard of it. So let's start by talking about what exactly it is. Grounding is literally walking barefoot or having bare physical contact with natural surfaces on planet Earth, like grass, like soil, like sand, like the ocean or rivers, lakes. So it just seems strange to even be saying this, but we've so lost touch with the fact that we actually are designed to be doing that, and it has a health benefit. So planet Earth has an electromagnetic field. Electromagnetic means electricity that's moving. So it's moving electrical energy. And the Earth and everything natural and everything on the planet has an electromagnetic field. It's just part of being physical. And your body has it too. So you are an electromagnetic being. The electromagnetic aspect of ourselves is something that we've never really been taught to pay attention to. You don't really learn about it in school. If you study, like I did, you study biology, physiology, anatomy, that's not something that really gets talked about. I learned about electromagnetic fields in physics class when I was taking my pre-med sciences, but not in relation to my physical body. So the electromagnetic field needs to be, let's say, supplemented the same way that you need nutrition, the same way that you need air and water. It's a critically important part of your health, keeping your electromagnetic field in balance. You can't see it, so it's hard to know if it is or not. The problem that we have right now in our world is that most of us, at least definitely those of us that live in a big city like myself, but even just due to lifestyle, most of us are not doing a lot of grounding, having contact with natural surfaces with bare feet. So concrete completely blocks your ability to receive the Earth's electromagnetic field. concrete and buildings, brick buildings, and all of the things that are in cities, that were around in cities. And so do shoes. Shoes block it as well. So most of us are not receiving a whole lot of good therapeutic electromagnetic fields. And a lot of us can't really walk barefoot on natural surfaces that often. I mean, if you have the ability to do it, but I don't really. I don't have a yard. I don't have a garden. If I try to walk barefoot in my local park, I'm most likely going to be walking in dog pee and poop, which I guess I could, in theory, do and then wash my feet, but kind of prefer not to. And also there's weather considerations. So for much of the year, it's too cold to do that. So some brilliant scientists came up with a way of helping you to receive this therapeutic electromagnetic field when you don't have the ability to have contact with natural surfaces with your bare feet or other body parts. And it's called a grounding mat. So it's actually a mat that produces a therapeutic electromagnetic field. So therapeutic meaning that it's the frequency that is biologically normal and helpful for your body. So there's a lot of things on the planet right now that produce electromagnetic fields that are not biologically compatible, that are not therapeutic, such as our cell phones, which produce a field that's actually harmful, and a lot of other things that you might have close to your body, like the Apple Watches, things like fitbits, devices that monitor your physiology, all produce an electromagnetic field that's not therapeutic. Computers and routers, laptops, smart meters. I don't know if smart meters are in effect all over the world, but here in the US, it's the way that the utility companies measure how much electricity you're using, and they produce a very harmful electromagnetic field. Cell phone towers, any kind of radiation, so X-rays, microwaves, wireless headphones, or the Bluetooth earbuds that I see so many people wearing, going through the scanner in the airport, and even the sun. The sun is producing radiation, and there's been a lot of solar events. There's been a lot of solar flares where extra radiation we're being exposed to. So most of us are coming in contact on a daily basis with these harmful electromagnetic fields, and that can disrupt your electromagnetic field. And it can cause all kinds of symptoms. I wrote a little article about some of the symptoms that you can experience by having your electromagnetic field disrupted. And really it can be any symptom, but for some people it's fatigue, aches and pains, poor sleep, headaches, bad circulation, muscle cramps, and muscle spasms. I've even seen people with depression, and I actually have seen people so depressed that they were suicidal until we corrected their electromagnetic field. So the easiest way of correcting it is grounding. And if you can't walk on natural surfaces on a regular basis, then a grounding mat is a great solution. So I wanted to tell you about something that happened to me recently that as I mentioned in the beginning, inspired me to do this video. And then we'll talk about the actual proven benefits of grounding mats. I've had a lot of traumatic experiences in my life, well, my entire life, but recently I've experienced a lot of loss. And when I'm talking about loss, I'm talking about loss of people, of loved ones, and my dog. And it's taken a toll on me. I am very grateful that I have a really good nutrition program. I eat really cleanly all the time. I eat clean, nutrient-dense food. I take good quality supplements. And so I'm fairly stable. My health at 61 is fine. It's fine. I don't have too many complaints. I work very hard. I'm a very busy person. I have a special needs son. And I'm able to do all that. But all the trauma and the loss that I've experienced have kind of, let's say, thrown me off balance a little bit. So in the past couple of weeks, I had another trauma recently, and I was struggling. I wasn't feeling right. It's really hard for me to explain exactly what I was experiencing, but I did not feel good. I was not sleeping well, because that's something that happens to me every time I go through a trauma. It disrupts my sleep, and I was having extreme pain in my left hip muscles, which is my other expression of trauma. So each body expresses trauma its own way, and this is what my body does. I get poor sleep, I get pain in my left hip, and then I also was having digestive complaints. And still doing all my stuff, eating well, taking my supplements. And then it just came over me that I needed to use my grounding mat. And I've had a grounding mat for years. I haven't been very compliant with using it. I use it sometimes. But something told me, a little voice in my head told me to lay on my grounding mat. And it might have been because I was feeling ungrounded, if you can understand what that feeling is like. I just felt lost in space. So I gave myself a treatment. It's 20 minutes. I laid on my mat for 20 minutes. And I felt significantly better after I got off it. My pain was reduced. I decided to give myself another treatment that same day, so I did 2 of them. And I slept so much better that night and woke up the next morning with much less pain. And actually my digestive issues went away. Just went away. So I committed to doing treatments every day, at least once. When I could, I would do 2, but at least once. I only skipped 1 day in the past 2 weeks. And that was, I don't know what happened. I got home from work. I was tired. I had to scramble to get dinner on the table, and I just forgot. But otherwise, I've been religiously doing these mat treatments. So after about a week, I started to look in the mirror and say, I look healthier than I have been. I wonder why. I really haven't changed anything. And then my hair had been falling out. That's another thing that happens to me when I get stressed or I have grief. My hair starts falling out. And I noticed my hair stopped falling out, and then it got like shinier. It was looking a little dull. My skin was looking a little dull. And I looked in the mirror after doing the mat treatments for a week, and I could see that my skin was brighter, my hair was better. And I realized it was because of the mat. It just kind of slowly dawned on me. Sometimes you can't figure out stuff for yourself that easily. Can't be objective all the time. It's not that easy. But it's almost like exercising without exercising. So the reason that is because one of the greatest benefits of these mats is that they increase your circulation. So I can feel it while I'm laying on it. I feel my circulation increasing. I stand a lot. When I'm working, I'm standing for many, many hours. And then my legs and my feet are sore when I get home. Well, I can immediately feel the circulation pumping back through my legs when I lay on the mat. These mats also, these are the proven benefits. There's like over 2,000 studies on how these mats work. They decrease pain. They enhance the uptake of nutrition into your cells, and they help to pull toxins out of your cells. So they actually assist with gentle detox. They reduce stress in the body and improve sleep patterns and speed up healing of soft tissue as well as fractures. Some orthopedists use them to speed up fracture healing. They reduce inflammation and swelling. They accelerate nerve regeneration, enhance capillary formation, meaning they help to grow new blood vessels, which is also what exercise does for you, and improve your immune response. So they just basically rejuvenate you. So that led me to feel that it was important for me to encourage everybody to use these mats. If you want to optimize your health, I know some of them can be expensive. I'm going to screen share the one that I use, which is on my website. And I use this one because it has the ability, that's not what I wanted to show you. I hope you can see this. It's a little hard to see, but because it's white on a white background. But this mat has the ability to set the frequency from 1 to 100, so you can actually set a frequency that's just right for what you're experiencing in your body. So like I said, it's a little expensive, but it never goes bad. It doesn't break. You can't use it up. It will last forever, and you can use it as much as you want to. I do have also this one on my website, which is a tiny version. It's a pocket size thing that you can, it's a 7-minute program, and you can just turn it on throughout the day to help protect you from the effects of bad electromagnetic fields. And it has, of course, it's not going to be as powerful as laying on the mat, but it does also have some benefit, and it's more affordable. So I think that we should be paying more attention to taking care of our electromagnetic fields, and this is a really easy way to do it. If you get the mat from me, I send you a free ebook. It's a whole book on different programs that you can use depending on your diagnosis, your symptoms. So in other words, there'll be a program that tells you how many minutes to use it for and what frequency based on what you're trying to resolve in your body. I hope this was helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions that you might have about it. You can email me at questions@drcori.com. My website, where the grounding mat is posted, is drcori.com. It's really better to ask me questions on email rather than on my video. You can ask me the question on my video. I'm fine with that too. But if it's a personal question, I'll just have you email me, because you don't necessarily discuss that in front of everybody, right? Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Hit the like button if you liked it. And last and most importantly, don't forget to share this with anyone you think would benefit from the information. And until I see you again, which hopefully will be very soon, please stay well.